Welcome to the Andee Joyce video blog. Singer, songwriter, musician, artist, comedian, blogger, self-advocate. This is video 3 of a 4-part video series.
I was at this coffee house once and some skeevy guy came up to me and he said one word, autism. So I said, yeah? And he said, that's depressing. I said, not for me it isn't.
There is nothing funny about any of this, but we must laugh in their faces anyway. This video is about those of us whose mere existence is under attack because of inaccurate and dangerous misinformation being broadcasted by those with influence and power. They want to cure us whether we want that or not. I know I don't. And push us farther into the shadows rather than highlighting our strengths. She loves bunnies and doom metal, her dulcimer and her distortion pedal. She is major, she is minor. You'll be one lucky cuss if you find her. The right angle is everything. Now, before I get started, I want to be clear about a couple of things. One is that if you are somebody who does need a lot of assistance with activities of daily living and/or someone who won't ever write a poem or get married or go to college, you are every bit as valuable and important as anyone else. And yes, I mean without exception, no matter what anyone has told you or made you believe about yourself. Two is that I do understand why there are people who don't want to request accommodations for their kids or themselves, or even have an evaluation because they don't want to be targets. I take this very seriously. I'm not writing it off as nothing. But what I am saying is this: they can't just put us back in the box and pretend we never happened.
Autism, contrary to what you might have heard, has always existed. Things exist before they're defined and redefined. I'm reasonably certain subatomic particles existed before the 19th century.
According to the Journal of Autism and Developmental Disorders, 2.2% of all adults in the U.S., about 5.4 million of us, have an official diagnosis of autism. And then there are those who are not officially diagnosed, many of whom are older adults. I got lucky. A lot of people don't have the luxury of an official diagnosis. Nobody knows how many autistic adults have self-diagnosed in adulthood. The right angle is everything. We don't even know how many people got diagnosed in childhood but had nothing put on their records about it because their parents didn't want that. Often these folks don't know until well into adulthood. It boggles my mind that this would happen, but it's not that rare. I meet people of all these types and read their writings all the time. And that's not even getting into how many autistic people still don't know. One of my favorite stims is making things with textured stitching. And in case you're thinking that if you or your child doesn't get a diagnosis, that will make you or them safer, let me tell you this: it won't. Masking, camouflaging, passing, that stuff kills people. There's a condition called autistic burnout that arises as the result of having to navigate a world that isn't made for us, for years, decades, forever. Do you know what autistic burnout did to me? Among other things, it did this. This is my actual scalp. It looked like this by the time I was 35 years old, because the stress fried my endocrine system and made my hormones spike out of control. I suppose some people would say that in the long run, it turned out to be a good thing that I lost my real hair, because I found other hair to wear that looked more like who I was inside than what I could grow myself. But I had to live long enough for that miracle to happen. This is why I say we must laugh in their faces, as impossible as it may sound. Our lives depend on it. We must sing in their faces, dance in their faces, write poetry in their faces, be every single thing we are in their faces. We will not live longer or better if we stay hidden. He loves kittens and speed metal, making salads from rose petals. He is minor. He is major. He has lip gloss in every flavor, yeah. Whatever it is they say they want to do, make them work for it as hard as possible. Don't surrender in advance.
In this video, Andee references a condition called autistic burnout. What is autistic burnout? According to a study by the Academic Autism Spectrum Partnership in Research and Education, also known as AASPIRE, of which Andee is a co-author, autistic burnout is often used by autistic adults to describe a state of incapacitation, exhaustion, and distress in every area of life. ASPIRE also notes that autistic adults describe how burnout has cost them jobs, friends, activities, independence, and mental and physical health. To learn more about autistic burnout, visit the ASPIRE website at aspire.org. Thank you for watching. To learn more about Andee, visit her website at rhythmandautism.com. To learn more about how to tell your story like Andee, contact the Oregon Council on Developmental Disabilities. You can email us at info@ocdd.org or call 971-225-3659 or visit our website at ocdd.org.